Hey everyone, a warm good afternoon to all of you. This is me, Tapash Pradhan, student of the political science, and I would like to welcome to all of you to this session of my YouTube channel. So, how are you everyone? I hope you are fine, fit, and well. So, in these sessions, we will try to learn about the concept like passive resistance versus Satyagraha. So we will learn about the difference between passive resistance versus Satyagraha. Okay. So there is always a question arise: are these concepts similar or equivalent, or is there any difference? So we will learn in this session. So without delay, I am again welcome to all of you, and let's start our discussion. So guys, passive resistance and Satyagraha. So passive resistance is considered as a weapon of the weaker sections, but on other hand, Satyagraha is about weapon of the bravest one who die without killing. Okay, that means here we have to understand that in your passive resistance, what happen that it is considered as a weapon of the weaker sections. Those are weaker. Here the context of weaker is something different. You will see that weaker of the vulnerable section of the society. No, that is something different. Okay. First of all, let's understand the Satyagraha. Satyagraha means what, like weapon of the bravest ones. Bravest ones means here guys that those one who basically try to hold with truth, try to hold with love, okay, and they will always follow the path of the truth, okay, even if they life at the death. That's why there is a mention they will die. Who will be die? Okay, who will die without killing? That means they will die, but they will not killing. They will not follow the path of what, the violence. They will always support the truth. Even if they will die, they will follow the path of the truth. That is what the Satyagraha. Okay, that is what the Satyagraha. But on the other hand, passive resistance. Passive resistance talk about weapon of the weaker sections. It is one bravest one. Okay, it is a bravest one, but it is the weaker. Those are not strong in their inner. Those are not strong from their moral strength. Those are not strong their in soul. So they are the weaker here. It is not the vulnerable section. It is the weaker section. It is the weapon of weaker section. That were they are basically not strong in moral strength. So that is how the passive resistance. And here passive resistance talk about physical strength. It talk about physical strength. The fight with the help of the physical. The fight with the help of the arm. That is how passive resistance. But on the other hand, Satyagraha is the moral strength. It believe in the morality. It believe in the suffering, self-suffering. It believe in the idea of truth, non-violence, ahimsa. So these are the concept of Satyagraha. It talk about that there is no evil feeling to change the enemy's heart. Okay, to transform the enemy's hearts. But here they talk about the chances there can be use of violence in the passive resistance. So in passive resistance, we can found there is a use of violence. Violence. Okay, that is what the thing. Another difference. Then the last, not the least, the passive resistance is negative in nature. It has a feeling of enmity to others. It has the feeling of the evil to other. But here the Satyagraha is a positive ones, and Satyagraha also believe the idea of dynamic. Okay, it is dynamic in nature, but it is static in nature. So it is static in nature, but the Satyagraha is based on the idea of dynamic, based on the idea of positive. So it has not having any kind of the enmity or evil feeling to others, even if the opponents. It has no concept of terrorizing the opponents. So it believes the idea of the positivity. It talks about not against the evildoer, but against the evil. So it talk about the transformation of the soul. Okay, so this is what the difference between the Satyagraha and passive resistance. Again I am repeating that passive resistance, weapon of the weaker section. Satyagraha, weapon of the bravest one who will die without killing. Then passive resistance, physical strength. Satyagraha is about moral strength. Then passive resistance, negative and static in nature. Or passive Satyagraha is basically positive morality and the dynamic and the feeling of what? The goodness. So this is what the difference. So I hope now it is clear to you. This is all about from my side for this small concept, Satyagraha versus passive resistance. Lastly, I would say if you like my effort, do subscribe, do press the bell icon that you will not miss such kind of precious video. And do share it with your friend because sharing is always caring. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.